Oh, hey everybody, it's Mick here. It's cold out here. Look, you can tell. See? Anyway, we got a new project today. So actually, it's some old projects that are getting changed into new projects. So anyway, the first thing I did was I don't know if you saw my video. I don't know. It's been a few years ago now, I think. But I made a carry-all for the back of my tractor where I took, and it was basically like a forklift that I was able to put a pallet on, and I used it so that I could haul stuff around. Well, I broke it because I got a little greedy and put too much weight on it, and I bent one of the forks. And anyway, I ended up cutting them off. And look, I redid it. I had some scrap steel laying around, and so I beefed her up. So I still gotta cut a piece of plywood to put in there, and then I can hook that on the back of my tractor. But the main reason I did this, well, here's what used to be on there. It was 2 bars like this, see? And I would just put a pallet on it, but it couldn't hold a whole lot of weight. I was carrying around landscaping blocks and ended up bending them and breaking one off, and so anyway, I think this will be a lot more sturdier. And the other reason I did this was my kids want chickens again. So this down next to my pool, this is my little pool shed, but it used to be a chicken coop. So we had we had like 30 chickens, and they all got massacred one night. So see, if we come around back here, I forgot I got a little thing here you can't see, but there's a little door behind that plastic thing where chickens could go in and out. There's like down there for the chickens to go in and out, and then I had the big chicken run out here, and some possums come up out of the woods and massacred them all on me, and we just never replaced them. And then when we did the pool, we started just using this shed for storage. So anyway, the kids want chickens again. So I was going to buy one of those fancy little chicken coops from the local farm store, but it's like $600 for a little bitty one, and they want $900 for a bigger one. I was just like, frick, I don't want to spend that much money on one, and I'm not too crafty, so I don't really want to build one either. So we're just going to turn this thing back here. We're going to turn it back into a chicken coop, but I want to move it. So I'm going to try to use that thing I built to move the shed, I hope, because when we're up here on the pool that we have now, it blocks our nice view of the woods. So we're going to move it from there, and we're going to put it right over behind this shed, and then I'll build the chicken run and stuff out there, and I'm going to try to do things a lot more secure this time, so we don't have the great chicken massacre again. So that is today's project. So first part is I got to take all the shit out of it. And I don't know where I'm going to put it all yet, but I got to empty it out, and then we're going to try to move it, and hopefully I don't break the shed or break myself. as you can see, this isn't going as easy as I had hoped. I thought I'd just be able to back under there and pick it up, but there's a lot more weight there than I thought there was, I guess, so we're gonna try a different strategy. Alright, so I thought about it, and since this move didn't go just as smooth as I wanted it to, I think my decision is going to be I'm actually going to take this thing all apart and use the materials to build the chicken coop with, but build it a little bit smaller, because I don't need an 8-foot tall chicken coop. So I'm going to take the roof off, take all the trim and door out and stuff, and then probably cut it down to about 4 foot high, maybe 6 foot high. We'll see, and then see what happens from there. Oh, well, we're getting there. Look, you can tell. So we got the door out, got the roof off, got a little trim off, and yeah, there's a lot of like a little wasp nest and bird's nest and all kinds of crap up in there. So it's probably not a bad idea that I'm doing this. So I'm still trying to figure out how I want to rebuild it, because when I first built this, on a scale of 1 to 10, I knew about that much about construction. I knew that I needed 16-inch centers on my studs, and that was about as smart as I was. I've learned a little bit since then, so it's maybe not a bad thing that I'm tearing this thing apart. You can see my corners, I didn't like double stud or anything like I should have. So it's probably not a bad idea that I'm tearing this apart and going to rebuild it. It'll be built a lot better, and hopefully the chickens will like it, and hopefully I have all the materials I need and it won't cost me any extra money. Oh, we got the siding off. Now we're going to take the walls down, and then all the way down to just the platform there, and then we'll move that, and then we'll start figuring out how we're going to rebuild it. And look, frick's sakes, got another barn back there blocking my view too, so I don't know if I want to move that one or not though. We'll see. Well, we got her all deconstructed in about 3 hours. See, there's all the parts. So now I'm going to move the base over there, and now I'll just pick it up and move it over there. And then we'll start figuring out how we want to rebuild it. Well, I got tired of the cold and the wind, so this is as far as I'm getting today. So, plus the ground is frozen as frig, so I gotta put the stones down and stuff to level off the base. So I'm gonna wait a few days. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, and hopefully if it doesn't rain, maybe I'll get her all leveled out and get her built up. So, I gotta move all them logs and stuff. So, and I'm gonna start looking at some, start trying to find some chicken coop plans that I like, because I'm gonna try to build one that like that we'll be able to get the eggs from the outside, not have to go inside and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I'm not much of a carpenter, so we'll call this the chicken coop remodel, and I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. If you got any ideas, put it down in the comments, because I don't have a freaking clue what I'm doing. So remember I told you earlier I'm at carpentry level. I was at carpentry level 0 when I built that thing. I'm at like 1.5 now, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching.